Oh, that's a great way to start it.
Did you already start it when you did that?
Nah, I just started it. And let me get
All
that.
right, I'm gonna go live then.
But I don't want that.
All right.
Okay, we're good. Damn things.
So a hat or no hat? Hat or no hat?
I always put a hood on. Me, I put hoods on.
I got the beanie.
Take the beanie off now. Take the beanie off now.
Hey, you cannot tell me this looks bad. You cannot tell me this looks bad.
I mean, from a distance, it did. It looked like you had a. You looked like a big ass head.
Yo, shut your mouth. You're a bum.
Camera work. Jeez.
All right. Did you send it out?
Yeah, I'm sending it out right now.
All right, I'm gonna start the live then.
But let me do the link. Send it to boop boop boop.
I don't know. I've got a couple. I've got like a 1,000 followers on TikTok, but most of them are people I don't even know. So it's like,
I just sent it to the NFL by accident.
hey, maybe they'll hop on. Imagine.
That will be some shit. Brr. So I'm sending this out, you guys. Damn, y'all like that thing mad fast. Thank y'all. They on? They join? They on?
Oh my god, bro.
I gotta post it on my main stories too. Damn it.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Somebody just hopped on the live. I don't know who it is.
On your live? Or my live?
My live.
Oh, I was like, huh?
I don't know who's the account is.
Yo, wait until my birthday. Yo, you see my picture yesterday?
I can't remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I saw the picture.
I'm waiting until my birthday pics. That fit gonna be fire.
This person is spamming likes on this.
What the hell is it? Ooh, let me send this to. Where is she at? Dina. Blocka, blocka, blocka.
I gotta find out. I'm gonna hop on. Well, you're gonna have to monitor the live on your thing, so I can't see the chat if I'm on.
Alright.
All right. Anybody listening? I mean, we got somebody. You just want to start going?
Sure. I mean, there was a lot of hirings today, though.
I didn't see much of it. I wasn't on like Instagram at all today.
I saw the Colts hired. Let me go like this. Let me go on ESPN real quick. I saw that the Colts hired. Let me go up. Source. So now this was breaking. Cowboys McCarthy told he will return. So McCarthy's gonna return.
McCarthy's back?
Yeah, and then and Dan Quinn said, "Stop calling me about head coaching jobs or jobs somewhere else. He's staying in Dallas." So Dallas keeps their defensive coordinator and their head coach. Is Moore gonna stay? Are they gonna re-sign Moore, or can Moore get an extension? That's gonna be the biggest question. Are they gonna go get another offensive coordinator, or are they gonna just be out? That's my biggest question.
Somebody on TikTok Live just said, "I'm sad the Colts got rid of our defensive coordinator." Yeah, because honestly, like I don't know why.
Yes, but, Bears hire Colts Eberflus as head coach.
Because he's a good coach.
That
was kind of like how I felt about Robert Saleh when he left the Niners. Because like that's my boy, right? And he went and got like the head coaching job for the Jets.
Yeah,
like that was sweet. I think he's still a really good coach, and I think he's doing well.
I think he's doing well, but I think that he needs another year or 2 years to like progress and get that team to where he wants to be.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that defensive coordinators translate better to head coaches than offensive coordinators do.
Because remember, defense wins championships.
Yeah, defense, and when you run a defense, you know how to run an offense. You know
Yes, because you know the plays that they're going to try to call and this and that. You know the formations better because you study the offense as a defensive coordinator. Yes, you study defense as an offensive coordinator, but not.
It's more interesting, I think.
Yes, there's so much more little things in for defensive coordinator than there is offensive coordinator.
No, yeah, I mean because I could totally from my coaching people that I played with. I mean, honestly, I think that at this level, college level, it's different. But I think in what's that? Somebody just sent a gift or something. I got 11 people on the TikTok live right now. So.
Nice, but
we'll get there. Yeah, but honestly, Dan Quinn, I don't know if that's a good choice.
I mean,
He was a good head coach when he was. Wait, didn't he head coach for the?
Yes, it was the Falcons team.
The Falcons
that blew it. Yes, that's why he basically got fired. I think he's perfect, but I think that he needs to use Parsons in a different way.
Oh, come on, bro.
I think Parsons needs to be used as a defensive end. Because if you look at what his stats, look at his stats compared. Look at his stats.
He's playing as a blitzing outside linebacker or a defensive end. That's how they're playing.
I know, but I think if they say this draft, because there's rumors going on that Nakobe Dean is going to fall back. Say the Cowboys go and get Nakobe Dean, move Nakobe to make the linebacker, and then you move Parsons to DE, because this year, if you saw what he did, he ate up when he was a defensive end.
Yeah, but he had so much more flexibility when he was playing outside linebacker.
Yes, but if you watch, his energy killed him. If you watched what he did, he was, during the season, his energy, how he played, if the team noticed it, they could use it against him. If it was an outside linebacker. When he's a defensive end, his energy you can't match. I think he's a great player on either position. But I'm saying,
I think that they're utilizing him pretty well for what they've got. Obviously, you want him to be on the line a lot more. But if you have him at the outside linebacker and move him up, it gives you so much more flexibility on pass rush. Because if you have him at outside linebacker and you want to blitz him, and you're running a forefront,
yeah,
adding a fifth full-fledged, but just more athletic defensive lineman, basically. That's just insane.
I was checking our connection.
That's my thoughts, at least. I just think
I just think that there could be a lot more. That I think the Cowboys, what do they need on offense? You know what I mean? In the draft, they're one of those teams where what do they need? You know what I mean? What does that team, the Cowboys, really need? You know what I mean?
I would be honest with you, but you're a Cowboys fan.
I say a D-line. I say they need D-line. Nose tackle guy.
They need more depth at secondary.
Yes.
At secondary positions, because and also they need Trayvon Diggs is insane, but they need to get him better.
Yes.
I know that sounds bad, but
it's so true.
So many yards. He let up so many yards.
It was so in a way, what if they made say this offseason they go sign Gilmore? Say that, just hypothetical. Would you keep Diggs as a cornerback? Because his coverage isn't the best. Maybe push him to a safety so he can be a Hawkeye.
I would put him at a free safety because his ball skills.
That's what I'm saying.
He knows how to catch he knows how to get in position to make that play.
So that's what I was thinking. I'm what if we go get a
that puts him in a place where he just needs to he just needs to be able to roam the field and play more zone, and it's less about straight athleticism and beating the guy and man coverage, because there's a lot of footwork involved in that, and he's good, but he's that's not his strong suit.
Yes.
Put him at free safety. Instead of going backwards, he's going forwards.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
He has the whole field right in front of him. He can make a play.
Yes, and that's what I think with the Cowboys this draft, I think, defense again. Another defensive draft.
Yo, somebody on live said, first of all, they said that Micah Parsons isn't that big, which is why they don't want to put him on D line.
Understandable.
He's not. That's why I've been talking about the outside linebackers.
Yeah.
So that was good. And then they said that Trayvon has so many interceptions because he let up so many yards, which is true. Because he honestly, the reason they're throwing the ball in his direction is because they're giving him positioning to do so.
Yeah.
Like there's times he's taking risks. You ever seen NBA? What's his name?
Yeah.
Who's the really good defender? Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle. You seen him play for the Sixers? He's a defender. He plays defense for the Sixers.
Okay, I'll look him up. I don't know NBA.
Matisse Thybulle plays this crazy defense where he doesn't play up front. He plays better defense when he's behind the guy he's defending.
Yeah.
When he's straight behind them, because he will block shots from behind. He puts himself in great position. He does all this crazy stuff that you don't really see. And he's like a first team All Pro defender.
Yeah.
He's an All NBA defender. It's insane. He's incredible. But it's just his style is just different because he also lets up stuff. He lets stuff happen when he's behind the player that he needs to be defending.
Yeah.
And that's kind of similar how I feel about Trayvon Diggs, because Trayvon Diggs is an All Pro level defender.
Yes.
The way he plays defense is still going to let up points and let up yards.
Yes. So that's what I'm thinking. Free safety wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. It helps them win games, but it also helps put them in position to lose games.
Yes, and I feel like that's the biggest problem. I think so. Desmond said they need a tight end. He's not. Cowboys do need a tight end. They don't have depth in that position like that.
I mean, yeah, depth, but isn't Dalton Schultz pretty good? He's
pretty good, but in the league nowadays, most teams have two, decent tight ends. You know what I mean? And we don't Cowboys. I've noticed they don't have depth like that in the tight end position. So maybe in this draft, not the first pick, say maybe third round or something, go draft the tight end. So you're just filling a need right there. And Cowboys, Desmond said, Cowboys also need a new coaching staff. I think they need a new offensive coordinator.
Yes.
I don't think they need their head coach. If McCarthy learns how to time manage, then Cowboys would have beat the 49ers, in my opinion. If he knew how to time manage, they would have beat the 49ers.
No, you're right. And honestly, that's also put on the offensive players, because you can't just because these are pro level players, bro. These guys are getting paid millions of dollars to play the game of football. It's literally a game. If you can get paid millions of dollars to play a literal recreational activity and you don't know the rules right, that's on you.
Mhm.
Like Dak running a QB draw, and I know I bring this up, but Dak running that with how many seconds left on the clock,
13
no time
or
left.
something.
You do that, Dak is a good football player.
That was dumb IQ.
He's making $30 million a year, right? $40 million.
Probably paying.
If you're making that much, if you're making so much money, that 1 year of your salary could end country hunger, or do something literally just feed you could do so much with that. That's an insane amount of money that the average salary in a U.S. household is $40,000.
Yeah.
Multiply that
by 10.
By 1,000, dude. 40,000. By 1,000. It's
it's 10.
It's more like 10. It's 100. But if you multiply that by 100, that's
you're still going to be making crazy amount of money in there.
That's an insane. That's
they're paying them all this money. They're paying us all this money when, I've said this before, I'm a Cowboys fan. I feel personally Dak isn't the dude in big situations.
That's not what
I know I'm saying, but we're paying him all this money for him to be this franchise quarterback and this and that. But when the time comes, his IQ just goes out the window.
I mean, yeah, but that's not gonna happen to everybody, right? I'm just saying I'm using it as a general example of you have to know the game and be able to make those decisions and do those things on your own if you're getting that kind of money to play a sport. This sport has no effect on the actual well-being of human life anyway. It is a game.
Some people feel like it does.
People watch on TV to get hype for and to laugh at.
Yeah, and get angry at.
Exactly. If you can't look at the clock and understand the time left and understand that your team has no timeouts left, Dak literally has a microphone. He has a headset in his helmet telling him what to do.
Yep, and he had the decision to run for it.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Nope. Especially where you are in the field.
Stuff like that happens every week in football.
Mm-hmm. Also, what's our take on the Colts? So my opinion, I think the Colts have one of the best futures in the NFL. With Jonathan Taylor,
sure.
I just think the biggest thing is Carson Wentz isn't the dude. Carson Wentz is not the dude for me. And we talked about this before. I don't think Carson's the dude. Me and you, we could say, oh my, I don't think Carson's the dude. If I'm going to be straight up, Carson is, for me, is not the one that they need. He's not going to propel him.
I'm not saying he's that guy, right? But he is a serviceable starting quarterback. I would pick Carson Wentz over a lot of starters right now. But you cannot tell me that a guy who ended the year with less than 10 picks has a starter who had 3,500 yards and he had 27 touchdowns, 7 picks, ended the year with a 95 QB rating. And you're telling me that you would pick, you don't want him to be there, bro? Like, he played incredible. Like, he had 27-7 is not something you just see. That's the exact same amount of touchdowns and interceptions that he had in 2019 when he had 4,000 yards. Remember, like, that's just like he had the same amount of interceptions that he had when he was on his MVP run before he got hurt.
Bro, you know that he had like we have a guest.
We have a guest? Is he here?
Yeah, let me put him in.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, hey. So, you guys, we have All-American wide receiver from Morehead State joining us right now, BJ Byrd.
All right, let's see it.
Let's see if he's connecting you guys. Let him connect. Let me change.
Yeah, one of my boys also said, like, on the live, they said that Carson's good, but he just chokes.
Yes, I agree with that.
Clutch is something you can't teach.
Let's change this.
BJ's internet broke it. Download it.
Hold on, let me. So,
oh
man, BJ's kind of getting you guys. Let me text him.
Yeah, we got
He can't get in.
For the people on my live, oh yeah, Darius Leonard is clutch, by the way. Darius Leonard for the Colts, he's insane.
Yes.
But on my live, TikTok live, BJ Byrd, he's an All-American FCS receiver from Morehead. He entered the NFL draft this year.
Is he in?
Is he?
BJ, you in?
Yes, sir.
But, Brady, your camera's off, Brady.
My bad. I don't got no shirt on right now. I was gonna get in the shower.
Yo, that's a great first impression, dog. What's up?
This is Tommy, BJ. This is the first time Tommy's meeting BJ.
I'll put my face in there.
Attaboy. Nah, this is right here, Kevin. He's the bum that has to pay both of us for that Niners game. You know,
bro. I already gave you your Wendy's, bro. Like,
yeah, bang bang Niner game.
Yes, sir. Faithful, baby.
We're going all the way.
All the way. Wait, I got a hat somewhere.
Here we go. This is what I was not looking forward to this one. I was looking forward to seeing BJ on the podcast, but I wasn't looking forward to the two 49ers fans ganging up on me like this.
You getting ganged up on now. Yeah, bro.
I think. Wait. So, BJ. So right now you're in the process of going, like, getting ready for the draft, and I know you've been moved around. You're moving around a lot. How's that been?
It's been a journey. I love it, man. It's just just a blessing, just to be able to do some stuff like this, because everybody don't get this opportunity and stuff. And it's just, I'm working right now. It's a working process.
You're in Texas right now?
Yeah, I'm in Tyler, Texas. I see you with the hat. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh. Baby. I love it.
Nah, bro. So, like, NFL draft, that's crazy, man. Like, leading up to it, like, what got you to, like, that decision, bro? Like, what, after your senior season, were you, like, all season where you said on like I want to be in the NFL?
Well, you're so good, yeah.
That's always been my mindset ever since I was little. I always wanted to play in the NFL, and it's still my dream to this day. So it's always been with me. I'm just trying to fulfill it and make my dreams come true.
So,
You're a dog,
so do you have any more like things coming up, like bowls, events, showcases?
Nah, I'm done with the bowls. I did 3 bowls. I did the FCS bowl, I did the CGS, and I did the Tropical Bowl. So I'm done with the bowls. I'm just full out training now, 6 days a week until I get me a pro day.
Where are you trying to get the pro day at? I remember you said something about
What?
Kentucky, I think it, or where was it?
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get it either where I took my last snap at, which is in the state of Kentucky, or somewhere in California. But I'm working on getting my pro day at WKU,
Okay.
or not UK, but EKU, and
Okay.
we're also trying to host our own at
Morehead?
State, but right now it's kind of like a struggle. So if push come to shove, I don't get a pro day, I'm gonna have to, record all my stuff at
Okay.
my facility that I'm working out at right now, and then just send it out to all 32 teams.
Okay. So if you say you get the one at Western Kentucky, so you're gonna have Bailey Zappe thrown to you?
Yeah, most likely, or if I find a quarterback to throw to me as well.
That's a good
How much
duo.
you paying though? How much you paying?
Paying for what?
He's getting this for
Oh,
free.
bro, I gotta make you look good, huh?
He's doing.
These linemen's got a rocket, all right?
So BJ, Tommy's at the college that I was at. He's at that college and he plays defensive line for them.
Okay, what school is it again?
Western New England.
Okay.
Yeah,
What division are you guys?
It's D3,
Okay.
but they're pretty good. Didn't they have someone go to the Tropical Bowl?
Yeah, we had a guy who went to the Tropical Bowl too. He played safety, Bailey Devine Scott. He was from if you ever met a guy with like a thick Australian accent, that's my boy.
Oh, he played corner, huh?
Yeah, he played safety for us, but he might have played corner during the game. I'm not sure.
Yeah, y'all got yellow helmets?
Yeah.
Yeah. He stood out to me because he was the only Australian dude there.
Yeah,
So
he's from
I do
Australia.
remember him. Because he had a thick accent when he talked. It was very deep.
Bro,
So I do remember him. He was actually on my team. I think he was like number 29 or something like that.
that's what he was. I think he was 29 for us.
Yeah, so I know who you're talking about.
That's cool.
Bro, if there's anybody that you ever meet that plays football that's crazier than him, I will be so surprised. That man is psychotic. Like, in all the best ways possible. Like, but if he sees you running at you in open field, I'm letting you know you got a fear for your life.
You gotta see Vaughn and Vinny for Morehead. In real life, those two coming at you. Watch with that game of Maris, I was like,
There's not a lot of, like, you ever see, like, BJ definitely knows. You have those guys in the locker room before games that, like, they don't even, like, they might have headphones in them, but they're literally just staring at the ground, like, angry faces, like, pacing, like, ready to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? There's always that one guy, right? That's Bailey. That's Bailey. That's him. Like, you don't look at nobody. He doesn't talk to nobody. The second you get on the field, he's all hyped up. He's yelling, screaming. But you in the locker room, he's not saying a word to anyone.
Yeah, that's
Like,
tough.
you get this murder. If you try and talk to him, you get this murder look. He's like, he's done. You're done.
it's like how I was for pitching. No one would talk to me when I pitched in the game.
Oh my god.
What? I had the one hitter. I had three one hitters, and like 2 no hitters. And I still didn't do anything. BJ played baseball too. He was pretty good.
Bro. Y'all baseball players. I don't even know what to say to you.
He played lacrosse.
Lacrosse is the way to go.
No, it's not. I don't want some dude hitting me with a big stick.
BJ, you know Chris Hogan, right? Chris Hogan, NFL receiver, played D1 lacrosse. Lacrosse is the best spring contact sport ever. I don't care. Baseball is all right.
You never played baseball up in Mass then. That gets contact. That gets contact.
Contact? I get to literally rock people legally.
You're a big person. I'm a miniature sized human being.
Yo, somebody in the chat asked. So I'm BJ. I'm live on TikTok right now too. So they're asking what college you're from. So you're from Morehead State, right? Morehead State.
Correct.
Morehead State. He plays receiver. And he said good luck for the NFL Combine too. One of the guys.
Tell him I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We need to get you that combine to reach out to you because Reese's Senior Bowl just disrespected people. Like.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's other routes to the NFL, and I'm on a different route right now. So.
Yep. As long as
you. A different route.
It's the process.
I got a Colts fan in the chat trying to make a case for it. Bro's like, we need help.
Man, sure, I go wherever I'm accepted.
Let's hope it's the Cowboys.
Yo, shut up.
So I don't gotta go buy like a. When.
Why would you? No, if anything, why would I get that's your favorite team, but if you want him to get drafted, you want him to get drafted somewhere close.
I want him to get him drafted. Yeah, he's gonna play in Philly. In New York.
Yeah, but like you want to see him more than once a year, right? That's your boy.
You're right. Okay, go to the Patriots. But I don't know. Don't go to the Patriots. I don't want to buy a Patriots jersey. I don't want to buy a Patriots jersey. I thought I don't want to. Well, I'll buy any team he already knows. Any team he gets drafted by, he already knows I'm buying a jersey.
Yeah, you got to get at that point, right? Like I'm getting Rasheem's jersey the second he gets drafted. You know, it's like
it's just with BJ. So are you? Because with Moorhead, it was freezing cold. You already like you play in the cold weather. I remember talking to you about it. What if you get drafted to like a place like Denver, Buffalo, like Green Bay? Are you worried about that? Like the coldness?
I'm not worried. I'm in a league then.
Like I just.
At that point, you can pay for those.
Yeah, I'm getting paid.
You can pay for those puffers, bro. Bro, you in Buffalo, pay for that black puffer. You know what I'm saying?
Like
he could buy that, like, it's his first NFL contract. Ain't gonna be much, but maybe you get that nice heated steering wheel on that Honda Civic. You know what I'm saying, BJ?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Heated steering wheel. Heated steering wheel.
Maybe a little heated seat. Maybe we're driving automatic instead of stick this time. Like good 2016, maybe buy a.
He can buy a 2021.
At that point, yeah. If you're in the NFL, you can buy it.
Yeah, he buy a 2021. He been riding that Phantom. He's gonna
he's
gonna look up and see them stars.
You got the luxury of a Toyota Corolla, dog.
That's me right now.
you like your first NFL contract. You ain't like Lambo level yet, but you got that Corolla. You got the Civic. You got
what?
I might just rock out in my same vehicle right now.
What is your vehicle right now?
That's what I'm talking. See, this is a man that knows his money right here.
I got a 2008 Honda Accord.
You have a Honda Accord, attaboy.
I got what do I have?
You just bought your car.
I just forgot. Oh wait, it's a 05 Sonata. I just forgot the heck it was. It's called Zeus. So BJ, what is your so when you get drafted, you get that first paycheck. What is your first thing you're gonna do with it? What was like from little?
The first thing I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna just look at it and just stare at it like I can't believe this is real. But spending wise, I'm not gonna spend my money right then and there.
Yeah.
I'll probably, depending on how much I get, of course I'm gonna give my mom and dad some money, and I'm gonna put my money up. And then I'm going to just live off that for now until I get my second contract. And then that's when I'll probably start spending, like, on, like some stuff on me type deal.
Yeah.
But
start blessing
right
yourself.
Now, just the first year going to be automatically saving. It's not going to be no flossing, like, trying to go buy brand new this, brand new that. A little something work, but I'm not going all out.
You don't got to go overboard.
Nah.
Yeah. Like, and I'm not a jewelry type of guy, so I'll probably get a little chain or whatever, but it's nothing major.
Yep. And then What, Tommy?
My bad.
No, well, you say it. You speak first.
If you have to change numbers when you go to the league, what's like your second number? You know?
I'll rock out with any number. Obviously, like Juco, I rocked out at 82. So I rock out at 82. If I could wear 11, I'll wear 11, 10, 5. Any single digit number, I'll wear 11, I'll wear 13, any mid numbers. But I even wear, like I said, 82.
Would you wear?
If I had to pick in the 80s.
Would you wear 0?
It's not a bad number, but
it's different.
Odd, but I still wear it.
I think
it's
the
a jersey.
Number in all of football is in the 60s, bro. I don't care what number in the 60s.
69.
Shut up.
Sorry. You set that up, Tommy, because you knew I was going to say some shit.
Yeah, somebody in the chat asked if he was, he plays wide receiver. He's I got to watch a little bit of him.
BJ, did you see, Tommy, you got to ask a question. My brain just stopped.
I gotta ask a question?
Yeah, my brain just stopped right now.
Alright, what's your leg day looking like? I want to know the routine. Bro, if you're fast, you have to have a good leg day.
I know. I do leg day.
I don't even, to be honest, I hate legs.
Oh,
I hate legs.
Oh,
I hate legs.
I was trying to like you.
I just learned that. You don't do.
Yeah, if I would do legs, it'd just be mainly like machines and stuff like that, because I don't really have like a creative leg day. But any other upper body, I got you.
What's your max squat?
Oh, max squat.
What's your max squat?
See, look, now this where you can't play with me at. The most I squatted was, I believe, 425.
Hey.
So my legs are strong. They may be little, but they strong.
Yeah, but you got crazy. When you got those little legs, you don't gotta go as far down.
Yeah.
You go like this, like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm 6'3". When I squat, I'm going from elevated heights to the floor. You know?
Yeah.
That's hard.
They did.
That's your fault. That's what happens.
5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 5'10".
Yeah. Pick the highest one. Pick the highest one. I've learned that.
5'11" doesn't exist. If you're 5'10", you say you're 5'11". But if anybody's 5'11", they always round up
6 foot.
5'11".
Yep. I was waiting for you to just say 6 foot.
BJ, you're 6 foot.
Dang. I must be pretty tall because I was close to his height when we took the picture. I grew. Then I shrunk again.
You're climbing now. No.
Let me feel tall for once, okay? I like being fun size, but I want to be tall for once. So, BJ, what is the fastest time you ran in the 40 yet? Because I know you've been training all that.
Right now, shoot, we've been training it, but like my first 40, I only ran my first 40 like with the laser. It was a 4.6, so we still working on that. But hand time, I'm a 4.5 type of guy, but
nice.
We still working on getting right. So,
what was the last time you laser time though? That was gotta been like a little while ago, right?
Yeah. So I haven't ran my 40 in a minute, but we've been like, I did my shuttle drill, my L drill today. I hit 4.19 and let me see, 4.19 and what was the other one? I think it was a 6.90. So
those leg days working out. Those leg days, BJ. Those leg days, you maybe not like them, but they working. They working.
Yeah, they working. Yeah, my L drill was a 6.90, and then my shuttle was a 4.19, and that was today. That was
today.
We actually did that today.
So let's compare it. Let's do a little compare and contrast to a D lineman's numbers, right? All right. So my 40 time when I took this, I was 285, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so I ran a 5.4 40,
Sheesh.
right? My shuttle was a 4.8,
That's not bad.
and my L drill was an 8.4.
Oh wow.
What's the L drill again?
The
Gee.
5 up, 5 back, and then cross the cone, and then back, and then cross the line.
Oh, okay.
I was moving. Hey, for a big fella, I was moving. Nobody can tell me I wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember they did a 40 time. For me, it was...
You gonna say like a 3.5?
Nah. It's a 55 is a 40 yard. 55 meters is 40 yards. You know, it's a 6.66.
6.66.
Yeah, that was last spring.
You know, 4.66 or a 6.66
6.66.
for a 40-yard dash.
I don't think it was 40. I don't know what 50. I just did math in my head, and I think I'm very wrong. I think I'm 60. No, 60 feet or 60 yards. My bad. I can't do math.
Bro, if you run a 6.66,
That's surprising. If I run a 6.66, then damn, I'm slow as hell.
That means
My brain didn't process the distance. I was thinking, I'm like 55.
I'm like the Flash, you know.
So I think so. It's a 60 yard. My bad. I can't do math.
How long are you guys gonna be on here for?
You don't gotta stay for the whole thing.
You gotta stay, BJ. If you gotta go,
Alright, now, cause I was just gonna hop in the shower and then hop back on.
bet.
Yeah,
You can do that, bro.
Alright, I'll see y'all there.
All right,
So
bet.
bro, look at his first check like this. Just like,
Yeah, just this is it.
bro, you know what'd be mad funny though? Gets his first check, rips it right through. Just like, imagine. Yo, you know what I'm doing if I had an NFL like a check? If I had a check,
I'm paying my parents' bills off. First
I
thing.
mean, like for my first one, I don't know if you have enough for that. You know,
I'm still gonna make a dent in it.
That's true. Like, you know, I'm my first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna donate to some sort of autism foundation.
That'd be like my third check. First check for my parents. Second check if I still need to fix some stuff, like pay some more stuff for my parents. That goes there. Third check. Then the rest second check. Buy me a nice apartment.
Somebody in the chat just asked, will you go live again tomorrow or something?
Yeah.
We did go live on TikTok.
Yes, sir.
So,
3:30. I feel like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be at 3:30, and then Tuesday, Thursday, 7 because that sounds.
yeah, that sounds like that's bad.
But
And then I'll be live on TikTok.
and next Wednesday, I do not know if we'll be live.
Next Wednesday?
Yes.
I don't need to know why.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something a little worse, but I know it's your birthday. I got a gift for you, bro. I got a gift for you.
I knew where your mind went. I knew right away where your mind went.
You gave me a look, bro. You were like.
My bad.
Yeah. So the guy was like, the person in line said they might be. Yeah. I'm gonna be on tomorrow at 3 o'clock. You said
3 o'clock, 3:30, in between there.
Something like that. So if you want to hop back on, just like let me know. I mean, like, DM me or something on TikTok. Yeah. We'll be back on.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you ever gotta hop on, bro, just don't worry about it. I got 5 people right now, so they just.
My thing's been bugging out.
I can check it for you too.
Yeah, I think you may have to check it here and there because my thing doesn't show people. Like earlier, we had 2 people watching. My phone said 0, and then people started typing in the chat, and I was so confused. My thing's been bugging out. I don't want to hear myself.
I don't know where it says it on the actual laptop. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I think there's 2 viewers right now.
Bet. What's your good, buddy?
I'm already.
So with the coaching carousel, do you think that who's the other one I'm trying to think of? Do you think that any of the Patriots, like OCs or DCs, are gonna leave?
I mean, I could see it, but Josh McDaniels gave up head coaching jobs to stay in New England.
But how much longer is he gonna wait for Belichick to retire?
I mean, because the thing is, Belichick's. I got a feeling he's gonna retire in the next 5 years. But if that happens, Josh McDaniels, we all know Josh is taking head coaching.
Yes.
And I think that's what he wants. I think he's under the range. What are you? Let me check.
BJ or Amari goes 49ers.
Yeah.
Wait till we get Amari, bro. You weren't here, bro. You weren't here. I got ganged up on, bro.
Yes, sir.
BJ was in here, bro. BJ's gonna be back in soon, but
we had BJ on. BJ and I were just like.
Y'all mean to me. I get bullied, y'all. Just kidding.
You're not getting bullied. You just chose a bad fan base.
Let's go Colts.
Indianapolis.
Pat McAfee.
I mean, he's
What? If I was gonna be another fan of a team, it would either be the Titans or the Colts. The Colts because I love Pat McAfee. I know he doesn't play for him, but I just love what he does, and I love how he is. And then Titans just because Taylor Lewan. That dude is amazing.
He's good, but he is a menace.
You see what he did after the game? You know what he did after the game, right? When they lost? He didn't drive back home. He went downtown Nashville and got hammered. And then ended up, he has busting with the boys. He ended up at busting the boys wrapped in Christmas lights.
Oh my god, bro.
I love that man.
One is a menace.
I want to get him on the podcast.
Bro.
I want him and McAfee.
That's on some Flight Reacts activities right there.
My question: there's no videos of it. We all got phones, but no one videotaped this. Everyone will videotape everything else.
They're probably too scared of the big 6'7" man walking by hammered. They can't pull out their phones. They get the ass beat.
And especially of how many tattoos he has too. They're probably scared of that. Who do you think? Do you think, for offensive linemen in the league, what is your top 3?
Top 3 offensive linemen in the league. Trent Williams, number 1.
Quentin Nelson, number 1.
Quentin Nelson, number 2.
No. Did Trent Williams almost get voted for the MVP? No, Quentin Nelson did.
Question for you. Think of who is on the Niners offensive line. Please tell me. Other than Trent Williams, can you name one? Other than maybe Alex Mack, old.
Stanley.
You mean Joe Staley? You mean the one who retired?
Oh, he retired? Oh, shit.
Oh, this stupid bro. Oh, my God. Welcome back, bro. This guy... You think about the 49ers offensive line, bro. You can barely think it. Alex Mack, he's good. He's not great. He's not that good anymore. He's old. Trent Williams, bro, the 49ers were top 5 in the league in rushing yards total.
I'm looking.
You're telling me that a team that has top 5 in rushing yards, that has only one notable offensive lineman, is not going to make him the best lineman in the league? I'm sorry. And honestly, I think that it takes a lot more skill to be an offensive tackle than an offensive guard. I'm going to be real with you. If you put Quentin Nelson at tackle, he's not going to perform as well. And I know Quentin Nelson, he's great at his position, but I'm telling you, I think Trent Williams... I think Trent Williams is a better player.
So, hold up before I open my mouth real quick. Let me look at something. So you say Trent Williams is better than Taylor Lewan because they're both tackles.
Better than Taylor Lewan for sure. Trent Williams was first team All-Pro.
Okay. Take the first team All-Pro. I'm saying playing on the field. I know accolades matter and this and that, but on the field. You think Trent Williams is the number 1 tackle in the whole league, straight out? Honestly, take being a 49ers fan out.
Yeah, no 49ers fan at all. Trent Williams is the best offensive tackle.
Okay, what makes him? That's what it makes him. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking you what makes him.
All right, first of all, how old is he?
I don't fucking know.
Look it up. Tell me how old he is.
Give me a minute. Load. He is 33.
Old.
He's 33? Where'd he play before?
Trent Williams?
Yeah.
He played. So he's been in San Fran for a little while. Where did he play?
Hold on, let me see if I can get this down.
I am such a casual football fan for this.
Washington.
I knew that too.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I thought he played for Washington. I know he played for the NFC East, but I didn't know which one.
Yeah, Trent Williams, like, bro, he's so strong. He's 6'5"?
6'5", 320.
Bro, the fact that they had him in the NFC Championship game,
running,
the NFC Divisional game,
when he ran and tackled that dude, he blocked that dude.
Bro, they put him in motion.
When I saw that, I was like, yo, that is just wrong.
I'm asking you, do you think any team has the trust in their offensive tackle to do something to put your offensive tackle in motion across the field?
I think so, because the coach is a dog. I think Vrabel would do something like that with Lawan.
Is not even a top 3.
I know, but I'm saying.
What?
I'm saying I think Vrabel would do it. I think Vrabel would put Lawan in motion. Because Vrabel is that kind of coach. Like, I also think about it as coaching too. Like, what coach is crazy enough?
I mean, I get what you're saying about, like, Taylor Lewan and all that, but honestly, he's not even great. Like, he's middle of the pack right now. Like, this season, he wasn't even...
Well, remember, he is coming off of a full-blown ACL tear. Like, full-blown. Like, full-blown, like, clean, like, tore it, everything.
Like, I would take Orlando Brown Jr. over Taylor Lewan, Andrew Whitworth, who's 40.
It is, what's his name? The Cowboys. Smith's the tackle or Smith the guard? I always mess that up.
No, Smith is a tackle.
Where would you put him? He's a freak of nature.
Is he? He might be.
Let me see. I'm looking it up.
Smith. I think that's his name, Tyron Smith.
He's a left tackle.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good. Yeah, I just don't know if he's like.
I
think Trent Williams is still better than him.
I think. They have the NFL games like before the All-Star thing. I think they should do something for offensive linemen, like a game for offensive linemen.
How would you do that?
I don't know. I'm just saying like do like a cool like a game, not like a drill. You know what I mean? But like they have like the obstacle course and this and that. I think they should.
So like a skill challenge.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's like you know how in the NBA they do like the NBA skills challenge where they have the
yes like.
Guards and stuff.
Yes, I think they should do something like that. Like put offensive guards on offensive line one team, defensive line one team, and like they have to do like a race or something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you can't do that because defensive line is significantly more athletic than.
Okay, then
line.
tackles guards.
Yeah, if you do like an offensive line competition to see like if you do, you know what they should do in the Pro Bowl though? One-on-ones. Yeah, go ahead.
They should do like a 7-on-7 mix-up, but I also feel like they should do
razzle dazzle.
Offense versus defense, the skill addition. So see who can catch punts, see who can their return speed.
They did like a thing with like a drone where they drop like from certain heights. They drop a football.
That's the high school thing. It just came up.
Yeah,
but I feel like they should make that the NFL.
That would be cool. No, they do that in high school. I mean, in the NFL, the drone dropping thing is.
Yeah, they did that. They did that last year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I think they should do like a line in the 7-on-7.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, that's what. Alright, so I went to for everybody on live and everything. When I went to UMass training camps and stuff, so I went to UMass like recruiting camps for a couple of years. We did this thing every night at like 7 p.m. We had Razzle Dazzle, which was shirts and skins, linemen 7-on-7, right? It's like you see the big boys without their shirts on, ripped their shirts off, catching balls, and honestly, I think that out of all position groups, linemen have the best rocket, other than quarterback. 100%. Linemen can throw the ball better than any other position on the field except for a quarterback. And I'm telling you that right now. Nobody can argue that with me.
Okay, let's get BJ back on here when he's down in the shower and see how good he can throw a ball.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you feel like, alright, so you know how tight ends are like the linemen, but they're also receivers, or you have like someone like Michael Parsons who can play a defensive end position, but is also a linebacker?
Yeah.
Are they considered, can they technically play in that game too? If you consider them a lineman.
No, you cannot have tight ends playing in the. No, that's just not fair.
I say you do tight ends versus outside linebackers.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But at the same time, though, you can get them to. All right, so let's say this: can the tight end do a one-on-one with a defensive end if he has to block him?
I mean, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna get beat. Tight end's not there to. Tight end's there to be
If
like a
Giannis
tougher.
don't block, though.
Yeah, so you know what you do instead? So you do the lineman 7 on 7, and then you do just straight one-on-ones in the Pro Bowl. Bro,
Yeah,
imagine a
honestly,
Pro
I think
Bowl
so.
one-on-one. Like imagine if you have Trent Williams against TJ Watt.
Yeah, one-on-one.
That would be so much fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sick? Like,
Trent
imagine
Williams,
you had
that's what I'm
actual-
saying. Like, that's what I was trying to refer to, saying do something like that, like a drill, like, or not like an event where you get these, like, defensive line versus offensive line. Like, something like that where you get to see showcased, because you never hear about the trenches. You always hear special teams. Why don't they get a thing where you see the trench? You see how talented these offensive linemen are and talented these defensive linemen are and how hard it is. 1 minute. Amari, McCarthy isn't going anywhere. It's already been announced. Literally. Oh, wait, time out. Real quick. Imagine Sean Payton goes to the Cowboys for offensive coordinator.
Bro, he retired.
I thought he stepped down.
He just.
No, he
stepped down.
he stepped down.
I'm pretty sure he's done with football.
We gotta look into that more. Look up and see if he actually retired. Or if he stepped down. Because if he didn't, would that be a good fit? Him be the offensive coordinator?
He had his 2 days ago. He had an entire retirement speech.
Okay, so he did retire. Okay, I was making sure because I know it said step down. Nothing. I couldn't find anything that said retired. Okay.
Yeah, he's done. He's done with football.
Okay. I mean, good for him. He had a good run. One Super Bowl. One.
Yeah. He had 1 Super Bowl, and then he had significantly like he did well. He had a lot of good teams.
Yes. I mean, I think.
Yeah, that's wrong. I don't even watch baseball.
I can't say nothing. So back to the stuff. I feel like there's so much, but then also too, that is a very scary thing to do because say like one false move, ACL goes. You know what I mean? So they have to be cautious, and especially like you don't want no like torn labrums, like stuff like that in like the Pro Bowl games. You know what I mean? Like you don't want that. So that's why I can see why they don't do it, even though I think they should, because I think that more people like if you're a true football fan, you would want to see that more than some little obstacle course. You know what I mean? Or some guy catching a ball like the drills, like those stupid drills like they do like with like. Yeah, it's cool to see them make these catches, but we could just watch it on Sundays, make them make those catches, because like they make these catches in the game. I want to see it.
Nobody watches the lineman in the middle of the game.
Yeah, like and now you'll see the linemen like on both sides, like how talented they really are and how much they really mean, and it will bring more appreciation to when your team drafts an O-lineman in the draft too.
Somebody in the chat wants to give a hot take, so it's the Colts fan.
Okay, what do you want? What is it?
Let's hear it. I gotta wait for them to hear it because they gotta type it in and send it because it's a little delayed. Let's hear it. Come on. What's your hot take? Yeah, but like the whole lineman skills challenge thing is the way to go. Like I think you'd get so much more viewership.
And
as a defensive, I play defensive line. It's hard, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. Like I think it would be a really good thing because it'll bring more appreciation to the O lineman getting drafted when your team in the first round gets the picks, and they always say the safety pick is an O lineman for the trenches. But people are just like, and like, what does that matter? It's boring. But if you see how much they mean to your team, like by doing those 1v1s, you would be like, now I see why we're doing that because this means a lot more.
Bro, this guy loves the Colts. I swear to God.
What did he say?
He just said Marlon Mack could have a top 5 season if he was on a running back needed team. I mean, honestly, I think that a running back has become a less relevant position as the days go.
I don't know. Tight, like it is, but then again, it isn't because I feel like running backs are being used more now, and more, but they're more receiving. Yes, but then you have, somebody like Jonathan Taylor who can do both.
Marlon Mack can do both too. I really do feel like Marlon Mack.
I feel like
you can put Marlon Mack on a team where they need a running back. Like honestly, if you put Marlon Mack on a team like, I don't know, like Miami or the Patriots, like two AFC East teams, honestly, like if you put him on the Jets, even though they have Michael Carter, like I know they got Ramondre Stevenson and Damian Harris on the Pats. And
Yeah.
They got Myles Gaskins, I think, still on the Dolphins. They have Duke Johnson, but you put him on those teams, he's gonna perform.
Yes.
He's a high quality player.
I agree with you on that. I think that. So wait, hold up. What? Hold up.
What you thinking about? What you laughing
at? Broncos agreed terms with Nathaniel Hatchett to be the new head coach.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
2 hours ago. So, and that's a Packers guy. So, Rodgers Green Bay? Or Rodgers Broncos?
Rodgers Broncos?
Is that the move? Devontae's going to follow.
Rodgers
Imagine bro. Judy,
oh my God.
Adams. Who else am I forgetting?
And honestly,
Who's
Rodgers?
No, I said Rodgers. No, I'm saying like that. I'm thinking of the receiving back core, the receiving core.
So think of the defense. Justin Simmons, like already, the Broncos defense is one of the best in the league. Then on the offense, you have Melvin Gordon still, right?
Philip Lindsay.
Philip Lindsay's. What are you?
That's what it says. It says they have him here. Okay, do not come at me, but they
Philip
show
Lindsay
him.
is on the Texans.
Why the hell, bro? Look.
Let me see this. Yeah, whoever you. Wow, crazy football knowledge, bro.
It shows it on NFL. That's NFL app, bro.
Wait. Look up Philip Lindsay.
I know he plays for it. That's why I was confused. That's why I'm like. So I stopped, said it slow, because I'm like.
Is he on? Oh wait, he went to the Dolphins. He was on
the Texans.
He got traded to the Dolphins like this year, like halfway through this year. I swear to God. Bro, that's mad funny. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The Colts fan in the chat just said that you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hear you. I'm just looking at shit.
The Colts fan said that Drew Lock, they believe in Drew Lock and he can be good.
I mean, I think he needs if you put him in a better coaching position, you know what I mean? I think yes. But if they bring in Aaron Rodgers, I would keep Drew Lock.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like I'm just saying that Drew Lock had his chances. He's reminded me a lot of he's honestly like a worse Sam Darnold on the Jets.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
it's fine. It's okay to be wrong though.
Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's 50-50 for him.
Sam Darnold rookie stats.
Bro, he sucked rookie year.
Yeah. I know. What? I mean, for development, but they're
that's what I was saying.
Malik Willis or whatever his name is.
I would keep Locke and get rid of Teddy.
Okay, look, rookie season, Sam Darnold, 2,800 yards, 17 touchdowns, 15 picks, right?
Yeah.
Next year he has 3,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, 13 picks. Next year he has 2,200 yards, 9 touchdowns, 11 picks. And then this year he had 2,500 yards, 9 touchdowns, 13 picks. Now let's compare those to Drew Lock's stats. Drew Lock.
Javonte
Drew Lock.
Williams.
Drew Lock's only season where you actually have the sample size to say anything about him. Less than 3,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
Okay. But you just said less than sample size. So that means he hasn't gotten a lot of games.
He's started 21 games and he's played in 24. And Sam Darnold started in 49 and played in 50. So he's played half the games.
So I think personally, he may be a quarterback. Because remember, there is a couple. Remember, there's some quarterbacks that take 2-3 years. You know that too. To get into the game, and once they start going, they go. So maybe he's one of those quarterbacks. Maybe he needs like that veteran. Teddy Bridgewater isn't the best veteran. I think that they should have did. I think if they bring in Aaron Rodgers,
yeah,
that's
a
great.
That's like having like that's a top 5 quarterback in NFL history teaching you how to play football. Yeah, I understand that. But I'm saying, okay, so in 99% of situations, let's say 95, because that's that 5% is Aaron Rodgers going to the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
In 95% of situations, if you don't get Aaron Rodgers, I'm dropping Drew Lock from the team. Because not only was he a high draft pick, he's going to cost a little bit of money because he's still young and has a little bit of potential. But we've had our sample size. We had a whole season of him starting. We've seen him. He got benched for Bridgewater.
Mm-hmm.
Bridgewater took his job. Like, he's really, honestly, like, he played worse in his best season. So his one season that he played, like, he played worse than Sam Darnold did.
Okay. I think it matters. I just think that we need to see him again. I think he needs another season. I really think that.
That's like, we said that with Sam Darnold, right? We said Sam Darnold, let's give him another chance. Put him on the Panthers where he has weapons. He has a better coaching staff. He has everything better for him.
I mean, he started off well.
Started off for 3 games, bro. He has like 11 picks to 9 touchdowns right now.
Look at what is his ratio now?
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, what is his ratio now this season? What did he end with?
This season he had 9 touchdowns, 13 picks. That's the worst touchdown to
Top
interception ratio he's had in his entire career.
history.
So you're telling me that if you want to do the same thing with Drew Lock, who arguably was less talented than Sam Darnold at the time, and you put him on another team with better weapons and a better coaching staff, you really think he's going to perform that much better?
Wait, I'm confused with some of this text in the YouTube chat. What do you mean? Who are you referring to? Steph in the chat.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. I said arguably top 5 in NFL history for quarterback.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, he's 100% top 10. He's obviously top 3 in the generation. Like,
I mean, our generation, yes.
I would see him being top 5 all time. But I mean, that's a discussion.
I think his numbers say he is. And
Yeah,
I know people bring up championships, and that's one of the biggest driving factors with this stuff. But I really think that if you look at his stats and I look at it as what's like the teams he's had around him, what he's done with them teams. Like
Aaron Rodgers is the only player who hasn't. I saw a really cool statistic about like his defense. He has had a top 5 defense. Yeah, he had a top 5 defense. I think it was like 2 of the seasons that he like made the playoffs, and he's made the playoffs like every other year that he like. But Tom Brady had it like only didn't have a top 5 like defense like 2 times in his whole career.
yeah.
It's like kind of annoying that people say that he's not like that good because Aaron Rodgers played with such a bad defense so long, and then he barely had like there was a lot of times.
I think that's what makes him even better for what he's done.
Exactly. Honestly, I think that. So if I'm going to talk about like accolades and like best of all time, you have to say Tom Brady.
I'm gonna be straight up. I think Tom Brady is the best playoff quarterback ever. I think Aaron Rodgers is. I don't think Tom Brady's the best. I don't think Tom Brady is the best regular season quarterback ever.
But I think that Aaron Rodgers is the most talented.
Yes.
And I think Drew Brees is up there too. And I know that's a hot take, but Drew Brees is up there with the most.
Oh,
talented
definitely.
quarterback ever. But Tom Brady, like you can't argue with Tom Brady.
No, you can't argue with his accolades. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Playoff Brady is the best quarterback ever in the playoffs. Best ever. Regular season, I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
The playoffs
Matter
have
more.
more weight.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
So you got to put that like we all know that Tom Brady is the best quarterback of all time in general.
Yes.
In the whole aspect of it.
Yes.
That's not something you can really argue at this point. Like,
You can't.
You can say, oh, Joe Montana. Yeah, Joe Montana was great. He was amazing. He's top 5 all time.
But he did
Probably
have. But Brady's.
Probably number 2. Brady's better.
Brady, yeah.
Brady is a better quarterback than Joe Montana. Has more accolades.
Yeah.
Won it more. He's won it in big time. He's clutch. Tom Brady has the clutch gene.
He literally just brought him back.
There is memes all over the internet of you seeing like, yo, imagine like thinking that the game's over when Tom Brady has 12 seconds left on the clock. Like, you can't say that about anybody else. Like every time you're in, I mean, like.
Well, you kind of can. 13 seconds.
Yeah, but that's
Mahomes.
Like, but I'm saying every time. Every time. I guess okay, Patrick Mahomes is in that conversation, but I'm talking about players that are like up there in the conversation for the best.
Yes, Mahomes got. You got to give Mahomes a couple more years.
If you have 10 seconds left on the clock and you're on the 35 you're on your own 35-yard line, you got 10 seconds and one timeout. Tom Brady has the ball.
I'll be straight up. I would want if I have if I have 10 seconds left, I would want Rodgers' arm. Rodgers has a better arm, in my opinion, like for distance, than Brady.
I also think that Tom Brady is more football smart than him.
Yes, I agree with that. But I think Rodgers has a better arm, like for distance wise.
Rodgers has a better rocket. But when you get to like, if you have 15 seconds left and a timeout, you got like 3 plays in there.
Yes.
I trust Tom Brady with that more than I trust Aaron Rodgers.
Unless I'm on like the 50-yard line and it's a Hail Mary, I want Rodgers all day.
No, Hail Mary. That's
hey,
different. Hail Mary.
Peyton. We can't forget about Peyton Manning.
I just saw that. Yeah, Peyton Manning, but he's not as good as Tom Brady. But I mean, you can be a Brady hater all you want. Like I don't like Tom Brady.
I don't like Brady either, but I respect him.
Like him, but you have to acknowledge his.
And you have to respect the fact that
like
what he's done and how well he's played. Even they say past his years.
Yeah, it's like his.
He still comes back. Like bro, just retire.
5,000 yards, bro. That's like 5,000 yards in a season.
And
like you can't really argue that too much. You know?
Like I think that
at his age, bro.
I think.
Like, are you gonna argue? Like, obviously, you can argue that LeBron is the best ever with MJ.
Yes.
Look at how old LeBron is. Look at what he's doing, right? Look at how old Tom Brady is. Look at what Tom's doing. I'm not saying that LeBron's the best ever. I'm just saying that you have to put him in top 2 just because of that.
Hey, that's actually a valid point though. Think about nowadays, quarterbacks don't get hit. The last quarterback that actually got a beating, like that would actually accept and not look for a flag, retired today. That's awesome.
So I got a question for you then.
What?
How are we supposed to compare it?
You're not. How? That's the thing. I feel like that's the biggest problem with that stuff. I feel like there's too much that you can never compare. There's too much stuff that can like.
I have this philosophy that you cannot choose a best player of all time.
I think you do generational.
Yes, I think the best player ever should never be a debate in any sport.
I just think honestly, I really think that there's only one sport that you can say is the GOAT, and I really think that it's hockey. Wayne Gretzky's the best ever.
Wayne Gretzky's the best ever. Yeah.
Second is Bobby Orr.
Well, I mean, I don't watch that much.
I know. I'm just saying that's second, and then third.
Yeah.
You can either go Lemieux or Gordie Howe. Those are your 4 ones.
I put it even split.
Oh yeah.
But,
he is really good.
I think for most situations, like for most situations, you cannot put the best. Like, you know.
Yeah, I agree with what that comment said. I used to really think it was the coaching, but I also do think it was the coaching a lot. But
no. Whoever whatever Steph said, I totally agree.
Yes.
It is not it's not about his play that pisses me off.
It's the way he always.
As a person, bro.
He always looks for the flag.
No, it's not. He's so pretentious. Like I swear to God, that man thinks he's better than everybody. Oh my God, like bro, you see his comment on Ben Roethlisberger's retirement, right?
Yes.
Whatever he posted, he was like, he had to bring himself up. He was like, he didn't follow the TB12 method. Nobody cares. This isn't about you. That's why
I feel like with Brady, I feel like that's what led him and people to hate. Like people hate him because it's always about him. But I understand it because if you watch The Last Dance, Michael was the same damn way.
Yeah, and I don't like Michael Jordan either.
I like Kobe.
I mean, like, I like his work ethic and all of that, but he, again, is pretentious.
Yes.
I think that anybody that thinks, like, I mean, obviously, you're allowed to have the mindset of thinking you're better than other people. To, like,
he is.
You're, like, for working hard and stuff. Yeah, of course. But vocalizing that just makes you sound like an asshole.
Yes. And that's why I love Kobe. Kobe never bragged.
Kobe never bragged, ever.
He bragged on the court, definitely. He bragged on the court.
Yes, the entire Last Dance documentary was MJ talking about how good he was.
Yeah.
I swear to Jesus.
But
that man, bro, I hate people that just like think they're better than other people and vocalize it. Just like talk about it. Like, hey, yeah, like I work harder than you. I'm trying, like, people that try and one up you in everything and think that they have any sort of authority over you if you're on the same playing field is so dumb. Any sport, any life moment, like, if you are playing at the same position as me on my football team, right? And you are one spot ahead of me on the depth chart, and you're telling me that I'm ass, I don't care what you think, right? It's fine. You can think that way.
They can think that way.
You are playing at the same school.
Same level.
Same level of competition. We are running the same plays. We're doing everything the same. It don't matter if you're one spot above me on the depth chart because you're a year older than me, right? It could be a bunch of other things. At the same time, who are you in your right mind to start talking like that, right? Like, anyway, that's just an example. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah. It's just like, I feel like that.
Just gotta be humble, bro.
Like, I feel like that's the biggest problem with, I know we're in NFL, but I think that's the biggest problem with NBA. Like, I feel like that's the biggest problem with basketball in general. These kids, like, being a teenager, I'm about to be 19, I'm a teenager. It's annoying to see that these kids are getting all this hype at 18, 16, 17 years old. Like,
big head.
And it makes their head big. And then when they get to the real world and they realize that, no, like, it's not that easy. You gotta work every day. It's not just because overtime's gonna be at your game. Like, you know what I mean? Ball's life's gonna be there.
I'm so scared for Bronny and Mikey, bro.
But Bronny, I think Bronny's gonna be okay because LeBron, I've seen interviews with LeBron and LeBron talks about LeBron's, like, will knock him down a lot of pegs.
Like, you see all, like, you know, Mikey's talking all.
Oh, Mikey, I think Mikey's good, but I think there's too much spotlight on this kid. Like, I feel like in general, in basketball in general, like, why are these kids are going right, they're coming out of high school? You can go right to the G League? No. Go to college. Go to college for a year, 2 years. Like, I think in NBA, it's got to be 2 years, just like the NFL. NFL's 3 years, basically, but in college basketball, it should be 2 years. You have to go there so you learn a little bit about Bro, like,
Mikey's getting killed by the industry right now, man.
Flight 2022. What's that mean?
I got a bad feeling about Mikey, bro.
What's that mean?
That's a hot take. I don't think Mikey's gonna make it.
What's Flight 2022?
Flight 2022?
Yeah, someone said it in the chat. What's that mean?
I don't get it.
Me either. That's why I'm asking, what's that mean? Like, I just really do feel like that Mikey, and I feel like Julian Newman. What happened to him?
He's just not good.
I know, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? He got all the hype. He was getting hype. And then he got exposed, and then his ego and everything else went down. Like, he's still making his money now. Like, he was smart. He started doing deals, promotion deals, this and that. I just think that the problem is that these teenagers, these young men, are getting too much publicity at this age and then you have these people,
we're not ready for it.
And then they look at everything, they're like, oh, I'm this good, look at all these, I got all the girls wanting me, I can get these NIL deals, this and that, but they get distracted, they see the spotlight, they see the they see materialistic items and they love it. They're like this and this. And
you see influencers, bro. Like,
yes.
You see influencers on the internet and stuff. Like young people, like men and women that are getting popular off of doing something like so dumb. Like on TikTok, people are doing.
I'm an island boy. That thing.
They're getting so much popularity over. Oh my god, bro. Okay, look back to my point. They're getting so much popularity over this stuff, and they don't know how to handle it. You see all these people getting into scandals and stuff, having problems with girls, doing all this stuff. Like, bro, it's because of the system, bro. It's
because that
they're not actually, like, I swear to God, those people are not just bad.
It will drive them. I get what you're saying. It will drive them, but there's a lot of negativeness to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of negative. I feel like all this stuff, you get all this stuff, it gives you drive because you want to keep getting it. But the problem with being a teenager, you get this sponsor. Gatorade sponsors you. Nike sponsors you. Right when you're 18 years old. You go to G League, this and that. You have every single girl wanting you. DMs, everything. You get content. Because when you're 18 years old, you're getting everything in the world. The world's giving you everything. You get content and you don't think, and you think that you just gotta keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
That's great for the people that are like, that's really bad for the kids who are just going to be content and they're not going to grind it
and they're
out,
not going to realize.
And then they're not going to, not going to college. It's going to screw them.
Yep.
But also at the same time, it weeds out the ones that are actually serious.
But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they have to realize, like, that it's going. Yes, Melo and. No, I feel like Melo and Lonzo, it wasn't them that were hyping themselves up. It was their father. It was their father. It wasn't LaMelo and Lonzo. They're really talented, I think.
Camera over here, you. LeVar is a bum. LeVar is a bum. That's all I gotta say.
To be honest, though. Oh yeah, I agree with you. We gotta blame it's society in general. These people take advantage of these kids, these young men that like can do all that, have this talent, and they see it, and they realize that in the NBA, they realize that they can get that. Like that's not right. You can't take because they know they're so young, they're still learning, Because remember, in high school, do they teach you about mortgage? Do they teach you about all this stuff? No, they don't. They teach you about palladium theory that ain't no one gonna use and no one cares about. Like, ain't no one give a crap. I'm not going to go go to the store and buy a mango and figure out what the damn area and the density is. I don't care. I'm just going to buy the damn mango. Like, they don't teach you that stuff. And I feel like...
You're taking the wrong electives, dog.
Bro, I didn't have a choice. My school was ghetto. Like, literally...
I get you.
Like, the thing is, you're taking advantage because they know that these kids don't know better.
I mean, I had some mentors in high school that were really helpful to me. Like, I had a teacher that went to Springfield College actually. Her name is Miss Bigglehop, Miss B. Love her to death. She was my accounting and my finance teacher. She helped me a lot with that stuff. She taught me how to do my taxes. She taught me how to do all this stuff. Crazy good person. LeVar is a bum, but honestly, Melo made himself. LeVar heightens his worth, but Melo could have just been just as big by himself. That's true, and that's the thing. Like,
I agree with that.
Honestly, with Lonzo, I think Lonzo got a bad rep because Lonzo, if we all know, Lonzo started off his career bad. Lonzo was not that good to start. Like he came out the second pick, right? He was the second pick from UCLA, right? What they say? Blasphemous. That's what Steven.
I didn't know what that word was at first. I had to reread it like 3 times to figure out what the hell it said.
No, Melo is insane right
Melo's
now.
insane.
Melo started off strong. Lonzo started off...
Look, if you think about it, Lonzo's hype, I feel like Melo's hype was big. But it was overshadowed a little bit. You know what I mean? By some of the players above him.
Also, you got to admit, like, Melo got totally forgotten about because...
He went overseas.
Yes, because he went overseas twice. Like, he went to Lithuania. He had the Big Baller League. And then he went and played for Spire. And, like, at that point, he's bouncing around so much, people aren't taking as much, like, attention to him. Lonzo went through the same heights. He went through Chino Hills with all 3 of his brothers at the peak of the height of the brothers. He got
thrown into it.
And had a good season at UCLA.
And then he got thrown into wasn't Kobe there was Kobe there?
I think maybe.
Chat, was Kobe there Lonzo's first year? Because I don't remember. I remember there was, I think I could be very wrong. Or could have been the season right after Kobe retired. I think it was Kobe's the year after Kobe retired.
It was the year after Kobe retired.
No, the chat was telling me if I'm wrong. But, I feel like Lonzo got thrown to that fire at the peak of the hypeness.
And we all, I honestly,
yes, I agree with Steph.
I could tell that Lonzo was not ready. Yes, LeVar messed up Lonzo. This is what I'm talking about, because Lonzo was at his peak hype when he got to the league. Because not only was he performing well, Jello and LaMelo were doing well, and then they both went, and then Jello had the big scandal. Then they both went to Lithuania, right? They both played well in Lithuania. What are you laughing at?
Laughing at Kobe retired. Then they retired. Kobe retired, so Kobe came. It was the year after. Yeah, so I'm laughing at Jello's scandal. I'm gonna take this.
And then didn't like he had to come back. Like he almost got imprisoned in China and all that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I was just laughing at the fact. I remember I see a video on the ball. Remember they had the TV show, and they used to bully Melo and take his chains and all that stuff, and Melo took his chain back from Lonzo, and as he's walking away, he's like, "Dad, you can never trust the one tattoos. They always stealing stuff." And he was doing it this and Jello. I couldn't breathe. I was like, "Damn."
Predictable. Nah, bro, but like, honestly, like Melo got himself away from the hype.
Where
And when
is
he went
Jello?
to the, what?
What team does Jello play for?
He plays for the Hornets G League.
Okay, because I know he's in the league. I just didn't know where he was.
Yeah, and then but like Melo got himself away from the hype. He went to play
In
When he
Lithuania.
played in Australia, he was insane. He was good.
Like
It's like I honestly had hella doubts because he was just a scoring menace. Like when he was
pulling up
younger,
from half court. His ego was
scored the
big.
ball- He scored the ball and did nothing else. To be real with you.
Yes.
He scored and did nothing else. And then he comes back and it's like he went to the NBL, right? The NBL is the Australian league,
Yes, I believe so.
something like that. But like he went in there and he was like averaging crazy assists and stuff. Like what's this?
I agree with. We can't hate LeVar. I mean, you can hate him, but you gotta respect what he did.
Yeah, I still don't like him. I think he's a bum. He's a I feel like he's
I tried calling him
honestly-
Jello. Okay.
Honestly, I
But with everything, I feel like you can hate LeVar for the way he acts, but you gotta respect what he did. He got his sons on front page mainstream media from what he did.
No, that's cool. But like at the same time, he's not a good father. He's good. Like imagine LeVar was like not your father, but he was like your influencer, your mentor. Like maybe a little different.
Yes.
Maybe a little different. As your father, the man who's living with you all the time, taking care of you, bro. You see the show. You saw the show. All the time he was just
On
talking
him,
about
on him, on him, on him, 24/7.
Let him have a life, bro.
Why do you think they all moved out? Why do you think they're all gone now?
And Lonzo talked about like how bad the shoes were from BBB. Like it got to a point where LeVar was just selling his likeness, his kid's likeness to make him money. You know,
I mean,
like that brand, trash. Big baller brand, I know it's trash.
It is. It was trash from the beginning. We all knew it. They try to copy Nike. They try to copy Adidas. But the thing is, you still have to respect him for putting his kids on mainstream media because it got him. If you think about it, it made them, got them to the league. Like, and you can't hate. You can hate on him because people can be like, he took advantage of his kid's talent. He did, but he didn't because he got them to the league.
Yo,
What the hell is going on?
how long does it take BJ to shower, bro?
Let BJ take his. I'll text him.
Bro, it has been 45
I hope he watches
minutes,
this.
bro. 45 minutes. Man, really taking his time, huh? I mean, I don't got a problem with it. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Bro, I was about to say I'm hungry, but then he would have said something to me. Would have made fun of me. Buy me Wendy's, bro.
already did.
You got me a milkshake.
Whose fault is that? That's Wendy's, though. You messed up on your opportunity.
Nah, I was nice to you. I was nice to you.
I know.
I could have gone off on you. I could have ruined your night.
I didn't have enough money to pay. Hey, BJ's back.
Bro, we were just talking about it.
So let's have him join the cut. So we're having BJ Byrd, Morehead State, wide receiver, an All-American, and NFL draft hopeful, join the show again to join the conversation about a lot. Alright. So you there, BJ?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so we're talking about LeVar Ball and like giving his sons, like putting them on mainstream media. Like, and we're talking about like how you can hate LeVar and this and that. What do you think about that stuff? And like the hype at a young age.
You like basketball, BJ?
Basketball cool. It's alright. I watch it.
Because we talking about like you know everything that happened with like LaMelo and like Lonzo and like how their dad is just like a total. I got a lot of words to say about him, but he's
Psychopath.
Yeah.
Crazy. We just talking about how like he's not really a good dad.
What do
Why do
you?
you think that?
Because like he was using his kids to make himself money, bro. Like he didn't like he didn't even work that much. Like he made the brand for his like from his kids and took the profits for it. Like his TV appearances is where he made most of his money. Like and then like he's selling his kids and he's like basically selling his kids for him. You know like hey my kid is so much better than yours. Like and then he's just like every time he says something like that he makes whatever thousands of dollars. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just seems like a bad guy to me. I don't know. I would, if I saw LeVar in person, the words I would speak to him, ridiculous. I'd probably get my ass beat.
I got a
I'm gonna be
minion.
real. Why do you have a minion? Bro?
It's my AirPod case.
You're a dork.
Bro, this thing cool. A Bob. It's Bob.
That's Bob, bro.
Yeah, it's Bob. I wanted a Kevin one, but they didn't have a Kevin one.
Nah, that's Robert, bro.
That ain't Robert. Isn't that Robert? It's Bob.
I got nothing. I got nothing around me. I got like.
BJ, you see it?
Of course he sees it.
Well, I didn't know.
Kevin.
Don't.
You are an interviewer. You gotta ask smart questions.
BJ knows BJ knows. But
My roommate. Bro, look. I got a hex bug. You remember this thing?
no.
You cannot tell me.
I know what it is. BJ goes quietly as hell. Said, "What is that?"
Bro, you ever seen those commercials when you were a kid? It was like
I remember seeing them on Cartoon Network or something, but
exactly.
bro, I could like those things were mad expensive. I could just go outside and ride my bike.
My roommate just got one.
How? Why?
They're probably like $2 now. I don't know.
So BJ, my question is, do you think that there's a problem with like basketball, like the young men going into like, basketball? Do you think that they hype them up too much? And like even in football now, you have Archie Manning, who was a freshman, and they were hyping him up to the max. Do you think that's a problem?
Nick Saban just went to one of his basketball games, bro.
It just depends for real. Like how good they are. I mean, basketball, you like that in basketball, you like that. But at a young age, it just depends in my eyes. But I think that's overrated, like for a freshman, for him to go all out like that.
Yeah, I feel
just
like.
off his name.
Nah, you're totally right, bro. Like, I mean, the guy, he's young. Like, he's got potential. Like, he's really good at football. But like, I feel like if you get in these young kids' heads, like, how old is Archie Manning? Like 15 years old. Imagine. Yeah, like you get a big head, bro. Like you get a big head. You think you're better. Like you think you're so good, and then you get all this attention. Like he's got millions of people on social media following him. Not only because of that, but because his parents and his uncles and all that.
He's 18.
Like, what?
He's 18.
Arch?
Yep.
He was getting all that attention when he was 15, though. I swear to God.
I hate this phone.
Nah, bro, okay, I get it. He's 18. I don't need to see it. Nah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it gets overboard, you know? Like, kids, let the kids be kids. Don't force that, like, superstar lifestyle on them when they didn't ask for it, right?
Yeah.
Just playing a sport for fun. Yeah,
Um,
I feel like if I was 15 years old, I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. I just got
an offer
Nick
from.
Saban from my basketball game, right?
I just think that they just need to figure it out, like, where it's not as much hype, and like they got to put like a sanction where until I say junior year, you can't get offers. I think that may be a smarter move, so you don't.
I'm not.
Or sophomore year. Like the summer in between sophomore and junior year. That's when it's gonna open. You can get offers and this and that. Because you're like, by that time you'll be like 16, 17. So you're a little bit more mature than 14, 15. Getting those big offers from Alabama, Ohio State. You know what I mean?
I mean, a lot of schools don't hand out offers until later in their lives, but there's a lot of schools that do that, especially like D2, D3. They don't like give offers or anything until you're like 17.
Well, D3 you can't get offers.
I mean, yeah, I'm talking about like just like even if it's just like a
Technically, you can't.
Technically, yeah, with all the academic merit and stuff, they be making some rules around that.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do. So, BJ, so now you're getting prepared for the NFL draft. What is your daily day like?
The daily day.
Daily day.
It's really the same every day. Now I'm away from home living. Like, I mean, I've always been on my own, like, as far as college-wise, but just living out here in Texas, it's basically I wake up, eat breakfast, train for 3 hours, and do nothing the rest of the day, basically.
That sounds
That's
so.
literally the lifestyle that I'm living right now. I literally wake up at 10, eat breakfast, head to the facility around 11:20. Workouts start at 12. We get done around 3. I do recovery, and then I eat, and come home, shower, and just play the game all day. Or
Yes, sir.
You gotta play me. You gotta play Ford again, Brady. But
Yo, I hopped on Ford again last night for the first time in like.
I know. I got the
5 years.
text.
Yo, I told Kev, I was like, I hopped on Ford for the first time in like 5 years. Last time I played, I was with my roommate. I was like, they got cars. I was like, wait, how do I build? And I was trying to figure it all out. I got like 2 kills in each game though. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of fire for my first time playing a shooter in 5 years, you know.
yeah.
So BJ, what is the recovery like? Is it much different than at Moorhead?
Kinda, not necessarily, but it's just more high tech. Like you got stuff that you don't have. I mean, if you go to big D1, of course they gonna have like when you go to Texas or stuff like that. UK, they gonna have the normal tech boots and all that. So it's basically like that, massage guns and stuff like that, PT there, and it's just kind of what a big D1 will have, but just at a facility.
So you were at Moorhead State. I just want to know, like, Tommy, you're at D3 Western New England. What is like the recovery stuff? The difference in recovery, like techniques, like stuff they do between a D1 and a D3.
I gotta ask him first so I can compare.
I know, that's what I'm just saying. I just want to see. Like, that's why I was starting that question for us.
Well, at my school, recovery is just like basically if you hurt, you only recover if you hurt. If you got something wrong with you, like if something is hurting or you sore, like if you sore, you basically gotta deal with it on your own. Or I mean, you can go inside the training room and stuff like that. They'll roll you out, or give you the little cupping and stuff like that. Whatever you kind of need out of the training room, but it's probably no different from a D3.
How many personal trainers did you guys have when you were at school?
We got one head person, but we have like students that actually goes to Moorhead that's majoring in that field that works in there. So we'll probably have at least like 7 on-hand people that's in the training room.
Yeah, like for me,
7 or more probably. It'd probably be like 10 plus or something, but it'd be a lot, like especially like right before practice or something like that. Like they come at certain times of the day. Like some of them do interns there all day. It just all depends.
Yeah, like for D3, it's similar. Like we have a head guy, we have We have like a couple like under the head guy, and then we have just like, and the rest that's not like the head person, and then everybody else are just like, the rest is just students from not just our school but schools around us, because we're a smaller school and we're not D1, so it's like we got people from like schools in our conference, which is a little weird. Like we play against these schools and their students are like healing us, It's like it's weird. But for us, like recovery is like I don't know. Like if you're sore, if you're not feeling great, they always want you to like tell them, because I guess it's different from D1 to D3, because when you're playing D1, if you're on scholarship, like that's a whole nother level. Your life is football. You're at school because of football. D3, academics is first, and your safety is first. So if you don't feel great, like you think something might go wrong, like if you're like, I got this feeling that I'm gonna hurt myself or something, like the PTs will be like, yeah, we gotta get you fixed up. Like we got the cupping. I think we had like one or two of like the boots and the arm sleeves for like cold press or whatever.
You had one.
Yes, Kevin.
For the knee, like the. Why do you sound like a girl? Yes, Kevin. So for that, I remember because I had to get it because my knee, the leg things, they had one of those.
Yeah, they had a boot for like the cold press, right?
They just got it too. It was just brand new, basically.
Yeah. And then we have an ice bath in there, but like we have like a really big ice bath, and then we have like we literally use cleaned out garbage cans as ice baths, and then
those be the best though. Those be the best though.
Oh my god, yeah! But one of the coolest things like that I had switching from high school, I bet BJ can relate to this too. Like going from high school to college, like in high school, we had one PT like that switched off from like one school like we had a different. I think I had 3 different PTs in 4 years of my high school, and like there was like sometimes you go and they're like, yo, I like sprained my ankle. It's basically just like a deal with it yourself kind of thing. Like half the time it's like you don't got any help, like nothing going on. Like if something's hurting, it's like suck it up, take some Advil, right? Like we bring our own water bottles to practice and everything. Like that's normal. Like we had one water jug thing that you could refill your water with, but like everybody was sharing, it's like all that crazy stuff. But then the second you go to college, like, the second I walked onto campus for my visit, it was like they take care of us, man. Like they're like, we want you to be healthy. We want you to feel like comfortable in the environment. It's like you go in, like I was shocked during preseason, bro. We had a tub of Gatorade. I've never had that in my life.
We used to make it ourselves.
Like we had a tub just standing there, like sitting there outside the trainer's office, like outside of the PT's office, and it was just a tub of like lemon lime Gatorade. And then we had like when we're out at practice, we have our own water bottles because of COVID. They will refill our water bottles for us during practice. So when we go back to our table, our station, like our position groups, our water bottles will be full of cold water when we go. Like it blew my mind that they would actually like take care of me like that, because when I was in high school, it was like do everything yourself, And then like it was like it was unsafe too. Like my high school, we played on this bummy like hilly grass field that it's built like right next to the school's septic system. So every once in a while, it smells like dookie. Like it's gross. It's nasty. But I got to high school, it's like we got this nice turf. I never practiced on turf before.
Really?
Ever. Yeah, never before I got to college. I never practiced on turf.
Here?
I played on away team's turf. I never practiced on turf.
That's surprising, because everyone up here, basically, except for mine.
I mean, I went to a really, really small school in Connecticut, so it was like...
Yeah, you got a point.
Honestly, I loved it. The environment it made me so much better for here, because this is like light work for that. But like it's just a whole change of pace, bro. It's like you're actually like, I'm not saying that I wasn't valued at my school. Like I was. At high school, like it was great. And my PTs were good for like what their purpose was. Like one guy, Greg, like I can't. It's like Roschlinger. That's his last name, something like that. But Greg, he was my boy. That was my man. Like he healed me up great. But when you're here, there's like 7 people. They're working around a table, helping you out, all that. BJ, how was it for you? Like what did it feel like transition from like high school to college?
BJ
Brody.
Oh man, I was in the kitchen. But the difference between high school and college, I would say, it's basically the same. Like high school, they didn't really care about you. It was just like it was actually nobody really there. Like
one trainer. That's all I had.
Even if we had that, I really don't even remember high school so long ago. to be honest.
How long ago has it been?
But, huh?
How long has it been since you were in high school?
I graduated in 2017, so it's 2022, so almost 5 years, 4 years. Yeah, 5 years. It'll be 5 years in June. So,
Damn.
yeah, 5 years. It's been a minute. Yeah,
Would you rather? So,
so
oh, go BJ.
go ahead.
So they say like the funnest football is in high school. I remember hearing that like the funnest time to play football is in high school. Do you agree with that? Because I heard people say that, and I just wonder if it was true.
I don't know. High school was fun, of course, because you know everybody in your district or whatever, and you going against your friends and stuff like that. But I say it was fun for the time being. But once you get to college, it's a different experience. Which I feel like it's it's kind of better. You're going to get into better people, older people that may be 3-4 years older than you as well. So it's like it's a better experience.
Playing defensive line against 24-year-old men that should be accountants by now, like that is terrifying, man. Like, these are full-grown men that should be working an office job right now. Like, they should have a wife and kids, but they got an extra year of eligibility, so they came up here to beat up on some 18-year-old kid, right? Like, oh my god, it's so scary, bro.
I played baseball. We had
It's
some
like-
kid. They're jacked in college. I didn't
Yeah, but also,
process
like,
that.
Yeah, they are. Oh my god, the baseball team is huge.
You think?
For
Think about my size.
what I was talking about before for high school to college, bro, like, in high school, for a lot of the guys that are playing in college, they were that guy. Like, D3 to D1, they were that guy. Like, they were one of the best players on their team. They go to college,
Everyone's the best player.
Everybody's the best player from their team. It's simple. So, like when I went, like, I left my high school, like, we had 4 D3 commits on our team. We didn't have anything else more than that. Like, it was just 4 D3 commits. I was one of them. So I was one of the 4 guys on the team that played in college. I was one of the top 5 players on the team, you know? One of them could have gone and played D3, but he didn't. So, and then I just, and then I go to this school, and it's like, everybody else was that guy too.
BJ, so talking about being that guy. What is your expectation, like, in the NFL? Like you're, like, I know you're not there, like, you're on your verge of getting there. What is your expectations? Like, because in college, in high school, like we were talking about, you're that guy. Then you go to college, and everyone's that guy. Especially in D1, everyone is that guy. And then you turn into that guy in the college. So what are you thinking about, like, that in NFL?
When you get done, I had my bad. When you get done eating, it's good. Say that again, my bad.
Wait, say what I just said again?
The last part that you were saying.
So, like, going into the NFL, everyone is, like, that guy times 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're coming out of Morehead State, in D1, you were that guy. In FCS, you were the guy in FCS for wide receivers. Going into the NFL, what are you thinking about that? Like, they are the dudes. Like, they are the guys. What are you thinking about, like, what are your expectations for that?
Well, it's basically the same thing that I've been had. It's just going another level in life, basically. It's like, it's nothing that changes. I'm still going to be the same person overall. So it didn't help me at the end of the day to get better, because I know right now they're at a better level than me because they've been here for a minute. But I would say my expectations would be very high, because I would want to be one of them, as like, not one of them, but be that guy as well at the next level. I know it's going to take some time. I know It might not even take no time. I mean, who never knows? You see, Jefferson came in first year, balled out. Him and
Chase.
his name, but yeah, Chase. They came in first year, balled out. So you never know. You never know when it's your time. So
Yep.
I just had the same mindset for real, and just go up there with a chip on my shoulder. Like at the end of the day, it's a job. Like you getting paid to do what you love the most.
Yo, BJ, because I know that like for a lot of guys going into the league, like sometimes you gotta be like more flexible and stuff. Like if they told you like, yo, you gotta return kicks, you gotta be on kickoff, you gotta.
You already did that in college.
I'm saying like I'm that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Oh.
like, in the NFL, like if they tell you like some crazy, like some Julian Edelman type stuff where they're like, hey, we're gonna put you on defense, or we're gonna do some like, would you be willing to do that stuff?
Well, definitely, it's a job because if you don't, they gonna have a next man up ready to do it. So if you say no, it's gonna be like, okay, you cut. Basically, we don't need you no more. Like,
That's what
you
my
gotta
coach
be,
always said.
you gotta be willing to do whatever it is at that next level. Whether they tell you to play D line, play kickoff return, kick the ball, just try. You know, shoot.
Okay.
Yo, BJ, if they tell you to be that punter, bro, you tell you, that, hey, BJ,
Hey, tell me to be punter, I will boot the shit out of you. Guarantee you.
BJ, they tell you, hey, yo, our starting center.
I hope
hurt,
I'm there
bro,
for
we
that
gotta
game.
back up.
I hope I'm there for
We
that.
gotta, bro, BJ, they tell you to play center. Play center.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna block. I can see BJ just blocking Aaron Donald. Just.
I'm taking him down.
Yo, at that
right
point-
with me.
You're gonna take the holding call.
Bro, I'm honestly at that point go for the knees. At that point, I'm going for the knees, bro. I'm rolling. I'm doing my fire drill inspection. I'm like, stop, drop, and roll, baby. Hit him in the shin.
Bring him with you. So this is a question and a discussion we had, I think, 2 days ago or Monday, about the best top 3 wide receivers ever in the NFL. BJ, who's your top 3 wide receivers?
I don't really. That's hard. I don't know. It's a lot of. I can't pick no top 3. I feel like I'll leave somebody out.
That's what I say, bro.
I mean, it's okay to leave somebody out. Just
You just bring them up and then you can.
yeah, and then if you think of like, that's the fun part about this.
Like we thought of like our top 3s were Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and wasn't it Calvin Johnson?
Yeah, and then I said Michael Irving was in the top 10.
Yeah, I was thinking Jerry Rice as well. Megatron, he's up here for sure. I don't know who a third would be.
I think Randy Moss is probably up there for me.
I think Larry
Yeah,
Fitzgerald.
he good too.
I think Fitzgerald deserves to be up there too.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Like, and then we were talking about running backs, and this was the bigger discussion.
Oh my God.
Jim
bro.
Brown.
I was heated.
So we got Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Who's the best ever? Who's like the best one? How do you rank them?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to answer that question.
But also,
Same thing.
Kev, like I honestly know a lot of like players that play like high level sports that don't even watch the NFL that much.
BJ does. I get the text.
Yeah, so, yeah, I bet.
Especially in the 49ers
I'm
play.
telling
See the laugh? The laugh said it all. The laugh said it all. I'm discussion over with that one because the laugh just said it all.
Alright, move on, bro.
So, alright. BJ, what's your predictions for these games? Bengals versus Chiefs? I'm not gonna say the other one because I already know the other one.
Bang bang Niner gang, baby.
I'm gonna go Bengals because I'm gonna
Yes,
mess
sir.
with the Chiefs.
Bro, I do not mess with Chiefs, bro.
I'm not messing with the Chiefs because they've been there too many times.
BJ, I like you, bro. BJ, I like you, bro.
And the Bengals, they haven't been since I don't know when.
Since
Probably since I wasn't even born. But they deserve an opportunity, and that would be dope for
Joey Burrow.
For it to be a repeat for Joe Burrow from
College.
College to the NFL.
And I think he did in high school too.
Yeah.
My thing is, okay, say the Rams beat the 49ers. Do not come at me. And say the Bengals win. Do you think the Bengals O-line will be able to handle the Rams D-line?
I can't answer that question.
I know you.
No. See,
we're not gonna be.
No, I know. I'm just saying. See, no, I'm just saying. Like in general. No, I know, but I'm saying like, do you think the Bengals O-line could handle, like even the 49ers defense? Do you think that they can handle?
Kevin, that's like asking if MJ would beat LeBron one-on-one. We're never gonna see it, so why even ask the question?
I just said the 49ers too.
I'm just saying we're never gonna see it. So
Yo, Amar, you better be still watching.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so 49ers. What they do? 49ers win. Do you think the Bengals O-lineman, take being a 49ers fan out, do you think the Bengals O-line can handle, like in general, not take, I'm saying take your 49ers fandom out.
We're winning the whole thing.
I knew that.
Okay, regardless, if I'm talking that I'm not a fan.
Yes, do like NFL, like you just straight up NFL.
I'm not even gonna say we. The Niners are messing their O-line up, bro.
I gotta agree with that too.
Smoking them.
I agree with you. I will actually agree. I think I think that either one, the Rams or 49ers, if they play the Bengals, I think they're both gonna destroy them. I think the 49ers will destroy the Bengals because of that O-line is just not good enough.
Let's have a quick little conversation, right? So first of all, we talked about linebackers, right?
Yes.
We got Dre Greenlaw.
What are we on? 49ers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aziz Al-Shaair, right?
Yes.
That's our linebackers, right?
Okay.
All of them have multiple sacks on the season.
Yes.
Now let's talk about our D-line. Let's take out one of the best defensive ends in football, Nick Bosa. Let's imagine he doesn't exist, right? Our D-line would be Samson Ebukam, Eric Armstead, DJ Jones, Arden Key. Arden Key is backing up Nick Bosa. And Arden Key is having an insane year.
I'm looking it up already. I already got you. I'm beating you. I'm beating you to it. I'm beating you to it.
He has 6.5 sacks this season, bro.
Okay. Let me see
Take
something.
Nick Bosa out.
Let me see
Take
something.
Nick Bosa out of the game. 6.5 sacks. That D-line with DJ Jones, who is insane. Eric Armstead, who is even better. And Ebukam, he's a crazy freak athlete. We're smoking them. It's not even a question. Our D-line is smoking every O-line left in the playoffs. Rams, I don't care. Chiefs, I'll say it. Chiefs and Bengals. Murder. Ain't that right, BJ? Back me up.
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. Yeah, we smoking on every pack left in the playoffs. Everyone. No question. We also got we got.
But I'm finna hop off this. I'm finna get on the game.
All right, bet. All right, Brady.
Right,
Thank y'all.
It was nice talking to y'all.
Thank you,
Nice meeting you,
bro. Thank you for coming on, Brody.
Too.
I'll text you, Brody.
Yes, sir. All right.
Peace.
Peace.
I mean, I gotta text you something real quick.
Oh, God. Yo. People really be sleeping on us Niners, man. Why?
Just because I can.
Why? Because you're upset.
Yeah, because I got ganged up on, okay?
Well, you earned it.
Yeah, I did. I'll get BJ back. I'll get BJ back in Fortnite or something. I'll beat him in Madden. But yeah, it's just, I think it's going to be a very entertaining thing. Like, I'll be straight up. I think that the Rams 49ers is going to be a very, very, very good game.
Oh
I think
God,
it's 50-50 if I'm going to be straight up with you. I think it is right down the middle. I'm not going to say my predictions because tomorrow, you guys, is prediction day. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's what I'm... Tomorrow is our prediction day, and it is... we'll talk about, like, the spreads, the over-unders, okay? And that's our prediction day.
we're getting into
You missed
betting.
everything, Amari, bro. So... Tomorrow's our prediction day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We may get another guest tomorrow. We will see. We will talk about probably a little bit more NBA. We'll get a little bit more sports going on. Talk about DM me, say in the chat what you want to talk about tomorrow. If there's anything else, or do you just want to talk about the NFL playoffs? Because Monday is our mock draft, NFL mock draft Mondays. That's what we're gonna start doing on Mondays. Reviewing a mock draft. And also, we will be talking about the games that happened this weekend. And we may have one. Yeah, you gotta get. Yeah. Well, I got ganged up on again, okay, Amari? So, we got. Saturday, we may have a podcast in the morning. We may have one because we may have a special guest. I won't tell you guys names yet. It's fun to see what you guys guessing. But, yeah. So, today. That was our podcast for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go check out Tommy's channel, which is Tsunami Talks. And make sure that you guys subscribe to the KBM Sports Talk family because the only thing we're doing is we're growing. And we'll be back tomorrow at we'll confirm the time. I'll confirm the time on my Instagram. Between 3:30 or 3 and 3:30, we will be starting our live. We don't know yet. We're figuring that out still. But it seems like our schedule will be Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Between 3 and 3:30, we will start. Tuesday, Thursday, we will be doing it probably at 7. Maybe a little bit early. Maybe like...
And then for everybody on TikTok listening, because I know there's a couple of you, there's like 10 of you right now. There was like 25 at some point, but it just simmered down because we're at the end now. But
yeah.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
So I'm gonna probably so this is KBM Sports Kevin. KBM Sports Talk on YouTube. He's got 110 now? 110?
Yeah, 110.
110 subs right now. Just like sub them up, do whatever you can. I'm gonna be on this a lot more often. I'm probably do this probably close to every time, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'll be going live there a couple times, and I'll try and get myself live on YouTube, Twitch, or
we will be
talking
about that. Twitch may be in like 2 weeks. That may be the move. I just don't know if my computer can handle that. It's the only thing is that's a lot of stuff that goes into Twitch.
Bro, I got like 5,000 likes on this live, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Hold on, let me end the YouTube.
So,
okay, so thank y'all for watching, you guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed this because this was a lot of fun. And you guys, soon I'll show Tommy what our Jersey days look like. It's got to give me a little bit of time to think of stuff because Jersey days, I know all y'all love them Jersey days. So. Make sure to hit that subscribe button during the KBM Sports Talk family. And until next time, you guys, I got words for BJ since he didn't want to be a Niner fan. Mari, you weren't here. You can't say nothing no more, okay? But until next time, see ya!